This is the Bro Show Holiday Survival Series. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're traveling, we're hanging up decorations, we're shopping. All things that go into the holidays. It's a perfect time, perfect recipe for disaster for your immune system.
Get sick.
So we're going to bring in my good friend, Jenn Plescia from IVs By The Seas. She's got a mobile IV business. She's going to keep your immune system on track. She's going to give some recommendations, some do's and don'ts of the holiday season, how to stay healthy during the holidays.
Little vitamin C, little vitamin D.
That's it.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I'm super pumped.
Yeah. So this is the Bro Show Holiday Survival Series where people have the holidays, right? You're hosting.
You're stressed.
You're getting Christmas trees. You're putting lights on the house. You're cooking. You're cleaning.
You're drinking. You're eating.
The final.
So basically working mom life, just amplified.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
This is the craziest time of the year.
Craziest time of the year for not only your stress, but your immune system.
Correct.
So we thought, how do we keep you up and running during the time of year? Mostly everyone gets sick during the holidays. I feel like it's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
Kids have runny noses. I know my son has a cold right now.
Between traveling, it's everything.
It's a nightmare. So we wanted to get a holiday health tip from Jenn, IVs By The Seas. What is your go-to health move?
All right. So first things first, we don't rescue your immune system. We support it. So when you are consistently taking the proper vitamins that are going to support your immune system, you are not going to be getting sick, or you're not going to be as susceptible to catching everybody's cooties as easily, because you're kind of building like a little fortress around yourself. So when you take like vitamins only when you're sick, like, yeah, sure, it's great. If you take them orally, you're only going to get 20 to 40% of it because it goes into your gut. And if your gut is healthy, great. But if your gut is crap, like you're maybe going to get like 5 to like 15% of it.
Oh, wow.
So when you do it IV, you're going to get all of the benefits for it.
What are the do's and don'ts, Jenn? Like holiday season, what are the do's and don'ts? Give me this.
So
break it down.
The do's and don'ts with vitamins or IV therapy?
Overall, at the Plescia household, what are you preaching to your family to
Don't
stay?
bring home Coxsackie because then I have to burn down the house.
Yeah. Coxsackie's a motherfucker. Actually, we had it once, but that was whatever. Fuck.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Troy doesn't have kids, so he doesn't have to worry about that shit.
I've been around people that have kids.
Troy just canceled all of his holiday plans because of that.
But like you said, so you're having family over, like how to prepare to try to protect yourself and to get that stuff,
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
I'm like really big, and people think I'm a little like crazy about this, but like germs are good. Like you need to be exposed to germs. And I found that like when we were Lysoling everything, everybody got so sick because it was like, you have no idea, like your body has no exposure to it. Like if my kids drop something on the floor, I'm like, you can eat it. It's fine. Like, you're exposing to that, but it's also a matter of building a regimen that is going to support your immune system with vitamins. And like, obviously everybody knows about vitamin C. Vitamin C is for your immune system, but people also don't know that vitamin C actually works on your stress response. So the highest concentration of vitamin C is found in your adrenal glands, which are on top of your kidneys. Your adrenals are responsible for fight or flight and your stress response. Now, your body doesn't produce vitamin C. You have to ingest it. So if you're not ingesting vitamin C, what happens? Your stress response goes up, which your cortisol levels go up. And that is why you are going to be more susceptible to getting sick and also just being stressed out all the time.
I need to take more vitamin C.
What's your favorite go-to vitamin C besides an IV?
I mean, I do IV all the time. It's just, to me, it's, getting in the morning, like I'm lucky to get out the door and like take my vitamins. Like I literally have like my pill box with me. In that, I kind of put my fat soluble vitamins in there because you can't infuse fat soluble vitamins. So I kind of take those orally, and then I take like my water soluble vitamins through the IV.
Wow.
It's just easier. It takes me like 17 minutes and I'm golden.
With like
Nice.
IVs, is there like an age, like young or old? Like, is there a certain age that you can't get an IV like with this, or?
So I have parameters. My whole background is ER and trauma. I know a lot of these like places are popping up, and they may not necessarily be owned by medical people, but I am like such a liability freak. My cutoff is, if it's a kid, they have to be 100 pounds.
Okay.
Also, they have to be mature enough to sit for the needle. Like I'm not sending my staff in to wrestle and pin your kid down in their house. Like home is supposed to be your safe space. You shouldn't be traumatizing a child with needles.
Gotcha.
in their home. Also, with kids, you have to be really careful, which is why I have that 100-pound requirement because IV fluid and vitamin doses are dependent upon their weight. So it's milligram per kilogram. Um, but I mean, in terms of like elderly people, like they're fragile. Like you have to be really careful and do a really good scan because, do they have like a heart condition that they're going to hold on to fluid? Do they have kidney issues? So it's like a whole screening process. And like as long as you meet criteria, you're good to go.
Is there like a time frame of when, like knowing I'm going to go on a plane next week for the holidays? Is it like a couple of days before or start right away? Like what's the plan to prepare yourself?
So it's really just dependent upon you. And what I like to say is like if you knew like you're going on vacation in let's say 3 months from now, I always say do one IV. Okay. That's, I like to use like a leaky well analogy where it's like you find a well and it's not filling up with water. Your first IV is going to start to bring it up, but that IV is not, or I'm sorry, that well is not filling all the way to the top. So you're going to need a second IV and that's going to act as your patch. So what happens is in about 2 weeks after we do the second IV, we fill up that well. Then I say we do our maintenance. Maintenance is going to be every 3 to 4 weeks, but it's also patient specific based on are you an athlete? Are you a hypermetabolizer? It's not cookie cutter. And then we do maintenance from there. And like usually you're pretty solid because the thing is anything you get in your IV is if it's excess, your body is just gonna like you're gonna pee it out. Like it's just gonna spill over like it's overfilling and it's gonna get rid of it that way.
I've been getting IVs from IVs by
I'm
the
an
Seas
OG.
for as long
Really?
as they've been around. Yeah.
Wow. So if
He was my
someone, yeah,
third client.
Yeah.
get out of here. So if someone wanted to do this, it's your office or do you do in home? Like how does someone go about starting the process?
We do it all. So I have an office in Point Pleasant on Bridge Ave. It's actually right by the Eat Clean Bro in Point on 88. So we're right over there, which has been like rescue food for my staff and I because I always forget my food. Um, but also we travel mobile. So we do travel throughout Monmouth and Ocean County. We go to select parts of Middlesex, but if there's groups, we'll travel out of radius as long as it's within the state of New Jersey because you do need to be licensed in the state that you are treating in.
Hmm.
Um, but we travel, we do it all.
Oh, that's cool. Come right to your house. Convenience.
Yeah, they come to my house. I was doing it every week, but then I'm every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was my kids were getting me sick all the time, and I was like, it's driving me fucking crazy because
Mhm.
Eat Clean Bro is a big business. If I'm missing work because I'm sick or I'm jeopardizing my staff because I'm sick, right? I'm
Mhm.
gonna go to man up and go to work. Then I get my executive chef sick. Now he's down. Like that shit is
Trickle down
terrible.
theory. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
So
boom, or dominoes, whatever.
yeah, I just started. I'm like, come, just please, and we helped each other. She kept me healthy, and I was
Kept
one of
me
her first.
sane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what can you give some insights for people that are a little nervous to try this out? Like just or with needles and they're just like, does it work? Like people like are insight.
People like Troy who wants to try it, but he's scared.
I'm not
So the
scared.
first thing I do is all of my nurses are ER trained nurses.
Oh,
And the
okay.
reason for that is because I don't want someone fishing on your arm. But also, I'm going to send you somebody that, God forbid, you had an emergency and any reason, they know exactly what to do. The other reason I hire them is because people lie about their medical history to me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you kind of get that spidey sense when you've worked in the ER when someone comes in and like you can smell it and it's like, okay, you didn't exactly say what's going on. So we have to make sure it's a safe parameter first. Then I tell my staff, you need to understand that you are a stranger going into someone's house with needles and drugs. If you don't treat these vitamins like they are medications that can potentially harm somebody, then here's the door. I'm sorry, you can't work for me because we do put vitamins like magnesium and calcium. Granted, we use safe range doses, but if you have somebody who's been throwing up for 5 days in a row, you don't know what their electrolyte levels are, meaning potassium and magnesium. You can actually do more harm by giving them fluids or giving them magnesium. So you have to like have your parameters with it.
Wow.
Now, for people who say that they don't think it works, I say, okay, let's give it a shot. So I'm really big on like full transparency. Like I'm not going to BS people. My whole thing is like I want people to have results. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. And I don't believe in ripping people off. Like, like Jamie taught me really early when I opened this business that like you do right by people
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be paid forward. And it really has. And I think a large reason why we're, almost 4 years in now is because of that principle that we adapted. But like, if you don't feel anything, like, hey, come back in, like you could just be super depleted and you might just need another one. It's really just dependent upon you, your health, and all the other contributing factors.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, and
Let's do it.
I will say this: my tip and trick on an IV,
Mm-hmm.
let the alcohol dry before anywhere I go. I say just let the alcohol dry. It takes the sting off the stick like
The prick.
100%. Sometimes I don't even feel it go in.
But the needle part is not what I'm bothered by at all.
No, but if
It's
the
just a
alcohol
tip. It's just a
dries,
tip.
Yeah.
when the
Just a tip.
alcohol's wet, the tip,
Yeah.
But if it's not warmed up correctly,
This
it
came
could.
up like 4 times.
Yeah,
in this shit. Just the tip a bunch of times. So, Jen, you're not
It's
the
just a
first
tip.
one. It's okay.
There's no needle. It's just a straw.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a
see?
straw.
That's all.
If you could leave listeners with one golden rule for protecting their immune system through the holidays, what would it be?
So you know the saying like check yourself, don't wreck yourself?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Check
I
yourself.
like that.
Because if you're not starting your immune support, Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. May the odds be in your favor with your family. I hope you enjoy the stomach bug that is going to come from all the kids in daycare that they're going to spread like wildfire to
Woo!
everybody.
Yep. She's
Um,
talking to me.
Yeah.
You know,
talking
and then
right
you
to
never
me.
know, like
I didn't know I taught her fear mongering
Yeah,
so
you're
well.
speaking my
No, I'm
language.
but like, you know, maybe Aunt Fanny's making her signature dish and you didn't know that she was sneezing all over her hands while she mashed
Wow.
those potatoes
Oh,
for you. And we all
wow.
know how Jamie loves mashed potatoes.
Mhm.
I do.
But
Yeah, we
my
just
thing
learned.
is
We just
that-
learned.
How to make a
John
good
George, right? John George.
Yeah. The other vitamin that people is very like underrated in winter is actually vitamin D. So, you know, it's sad season. We're in the Northeast, like we don't get sun. That's why everybody's crotchety at this point. But,
Mhm.
you know, vitamin D, you should really start taking anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 IUs.
Mhm.
You know, and when you're sick, when I start feeling a sniffle, I up it automatically to 5,000 and I take it and it definitely lessens the duration of it.
Wow.
That's her fat soluble vitamin.
I like it.
is.
I'm excited. This was awesome. I'm going to try it.
What's your vitamin regimen, by the way? What vitamins are you on outside of your IVs?
So I inject with NAD once a week. I take CoQ10. I take fish oil. Oh my God, I'm like thinking of all of them right now. I do take a magnesium supplement because I like the magnesium theanine over the other ones just because like it kind of helps like calm you down a little bit. I also take chlorophyll. I take milk thistle. Chlorophyll's disgusting, by the way.
Really?
Ugh, it's peppermint flavored and I
Okay.
hate peppermint.
Oh,
Ugh. Yeah.
what kind of gum do you
and I
have?
also
Are you like a big red chewer? Like what's your go-to gum if you don't like peppermint?
Big Red.
Well, she said she hates peppermint, so
Yeah, but
what
who
gum?
I
Who
like
eats-
spearmint. I like the
Yeah.
green ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember Double Mint fresh gum?
Ooh, yeah.
Remember the commercials?
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yeah.
But NAC is also a big one to take. So NAC, it's actually the
Yeah.
precursor to NAD. So taking it orally, you're kind of like giving yourself a little extra edge if you're doing NAD.
I started taking NAC.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying to cut back drinking. It helps with addictive.
Liver detox too, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but what's crazy is I stopped taking NAC. I did like a 30 or 45 day, whatever. I've done it for a while, but I was overloading my brain with like serotonin from the SAMe, and it was actually making me pissed off. So I'm taking a little break. But dude, I highly recommend NAC. Anybody, just do it for 30 days. I highly recommend that one. That's a good vitamin.
Reset.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You just have to do within safe dose ranges too.
Well, if someone is looking to reach out to you, what's website, phone number, Instagram handle, all go for it.
So our website is IVs with an S by the Seas with an S because everyone's like IVs by the Sea, IV by the Seas.
That's what I just said to Jamie.
Yeah, and somebody bought our one URL and took it away from us. We've been still trying to get that back.
Yeah, they do
But,
that. That's dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. In terms of our phones right now, we're transferring our phone system over, so we've been having a little bit of issues with
Okay.
that.
Just
but-
go on Instagram. Find her on Instagram, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Instagram
IVs
is
by the
honestly the way
Seas.
to go. It's just at IVs by
Yeah.
the Seas.
Mhm.
You can shoot a DM, myself or my social media manager who's on there. We'll get back to you because I also have a 5-minute response rule. If you call or text, you need to be acknowledged within 5 minutes or
Nice.
Jen
Love
doesn't
that.
get happy.
Speed the lead.
It's important.
Yep. I
Yeah.
love that.
So nobody does customer service anymore. You got to treat people like people, especially in healthcare because healthcare has gone to crap.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
I won't even go to the doctor anymore. I'll call Jen.
Mhm.
Yep.
Usually, I've been using ChatGPT a lot because I don't want to abuse.
No,
I don't
please
want
don't
to.
do that.
And it's stopping to give medical advice. That's the new thing.
I'm like, I'll pay more. Just give me.
I'll do the upgrade. No, you call Jen and she'll give you an IV. and
I don't
fix
want.
it.
Listen, bro. I'm a hypochondriac and I can't call Jen every time I think I'm dying of something new. So.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
It's
you
totally fine.
Yes, you can. And it's IVs by the Seas because we're by like in Point Pleasant. Is that where it came from?
So we originally started this out of my house
Mhm.
because we were only mobile, but I just liked the way it sounded. And like
Yeah.
my brother's a chef and he's like, it sounds like a restaurant name.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm like, no, it doesn't. You're just dumb. But
Yeah. You're whipping up the
but
recipe.
it flows
Yeah.
and like it's really like on
Yeah,
brand
it's
with,
cute.
you know, the
Yeah.
whole shebang, and it's catchy. Cause
Yeah.
like originally my goal was to franchise this out in all like beach towns all around, but then I realized how much like work that was. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, we're not gonna do that.
It's a
Okay.
lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It was so nice having you on. I think you were
Thank you
gonna
guys for having me.
Yeah.
really teaching people how to keep it clean,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Top 10,
Trying to.
all
And
the moves.
safety.
She
Girl.
convinced me.
Jen, we love you. Have a great
Love you guys
holiday.
too.
Happy
God bless-
Thanksgiving,
God bless
all
your
that fun
kids.
stuff.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Don't
happy
get
Thanksgiving, Merry
Yes.
Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Thank you for
All right.
coming.
sick. Of course.
I'll talk to
Have
you
a good
later.
one,
I'll
guys.
talk to you later.
All right.
Well, there you have it, Troy. That was my good friend Jen.
Yeah.
I've been happy to be a part of her company from the beginning. And
That was awesome. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
going to do it,
literally, dude, I never get sick anymore. I was getting sick all the time. It was driving me fucking crazy.
especially with kids. Like, you probably get sick all the time.
The kids kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids get you bad. That's why I started doing IVs like a freak. And then I thought for the holiday series, this would be a perfect complement to the show because you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're shopping, you're decorating.
You're touching.
Exactly.
Just
You're going-
everything.
Yeah, you're out and about. You're around all these people. You're going
Mhm.
to get sick. And the one thing that the part of the holidays that everyone forgets about is like, yo, stay healthy. Like,
Yeah.
don't I mean,
And she's prepping you to get ready for that stuff. That
Yeah,
was it. It was
you know.
awesome. She was awesome.
that was the end to our Bro Show Holiday Survival Series.
Whew.
Overarching information for people who are trying to do it all.
Yeah. It was like a fire hose of information.
Dude, fire hose. You're
Literally.
decorating your house. You're decorating the inside of your house. You're cleaning your house. You're cooking. You're having people over. You're trying not to get sick. The do's and don'ts of the holiday season to stay on your feet and provide that magic
Yeah.
of the
I have
holiday.
so many notes. I have so many
Yeah,
notes.
that's what I want that's what I want to do for the listeners, man.
Yeah.
I want to provide value, tune in. I want to promote my friends' businesses, and I want life to be easier and happier for all.
So let's thank what? Jen from IVs by the Sea. We want to thank James Avery. We
James
want to
Avery.
thank.
Frank from Colts Neck Nursery.
Yep.
We got Melissa from Miss Clean.
Yep.
And we got Freddie Hodge, Clearview Power Washer.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. And thank you for Emma for coming by.
Oh, yeah.
She blessed
yeah.
us with her presence for a couple
Emma.
of scenes here.
We love you, Emma. Thank you for the surprise.
Yep. PSA.
PSA. Sponsor her.
And if you rank up the credit cards during the holiday season, buying all presents, I'll be able to help you out and doing a cash out refinance on
Yeah.
your mortgage. How about that?
Yeah. Keep you in debt for the next 50, 60 years. No problem.
This was awesome.
Hey,
So happy
Troy,
holidays.
Like, what do they say? Hey, you can't take it with you. Get
That's
that
it.
50-year mortgage.
That's right. Let that mortgage come to you.
Yeah,
That's it.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, just like Edison said, the right mortgage will find you.
That's right. Damn right. All right. Peace out.